Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. Keep in mind the messages are general, so they may or may not resonate. You can always check your other placements if it doesn't resonate with you. Let's see what's going on. Leo in love. What are the messages for Leo? What are the love messages? Okay. For Leo, what's going on with Leo? We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, and it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I feel like there was a time when you guys were trying to decide what you really wanted. You may have decided that, you may have made that decision. However, some of you, the person that you do want to call in may have some codependency issues that they may or may not be working on. But the reason why I say they may be working on it is because it's safe for you to love. So if you've chosen someone, it might be safe for you to love that person, but they might not be perfect. Okay? Let me see what's going on. Leo, what's the current situation for Leo? Okay. Going through a challenge here with your person. I'm seeing that things are kind of a little bit uncomfortable, basically. There seems to be some rough moments here with you and your person. What are the challenges here for Leo? What are the challenges? Instability and possibly insecurity with your person, being that the codependency card is here. This person may feel like they need more from you all the time. You guys may have recently had conflicts with them, may have recently come out of conflict with this person, but they seem to need a lot of support. And I feel like they feel they're not getting that from you, or as much as they would like from you. Doesn't mean that you have to step up or anything. I mean, you could, but I do see that this person seems to be struggling a lot. Why is this happening for Leo? Okay, I feel like it's the lack of cooperation. It's like if you guys were to really talk and really hear each other out, things would be different, things would be more clear, the stability will take its time to kick in, but that's not happening here. There's like a cutoff I'm hearing, cut off. Like, for example, one person kind of shuts down when things get too heated. It's like, I don't want to hear it, and they walk away, or you walk away, and so it stays unresolved. As long as things stay unresolved, they're going to stay up in the air. And, you know, it's just going to get worse and worse over time. So the advice here is to really talk, if this is the person you want to be with, really talk things out. What happened in the recent past for Leo? What happened in the recent past? Okay. You may have been in separation. Yeah, there may have been a separation in the recent past where you were waiting for this person. You knew that you guys were going to get back together. You knew you were going to reconnect, but there was a long wait. There's something that links to this, or else it wouldn't show up. So it seems that maybe when you guys were in this separation, things that may have caused that separation are still have not been addressed. You know, it may become clear to you or to them. Something's going to become clear. The blindfold falls off. Things become clear, but it seems that not knowing what caused this or how to fix it is the current issue right now. Okay. What's going on in the near future for Leo? Near future energy. Near future energy for Leo. Work. putting in the effort. I see you, them, or both of you putting in a lot of effort here to make this work. It seems you both care about each other enough to do so. It's like you got the sun here. It could be a fellow Leo that you're dealing with. Also, we have Aquarius. But it seems that it's just not worth letting go for some of you. Some of you feel like, you know, this can work. This can work. It seems that the connection is strong enough for you to say like, okay, I'm willing to do what it takes. And they should be willing as well. What's going on with the person Leo is dealing with? What's going on with them currently? Six of Cups. This person is missing you. Six of Cups, they are thinking about the past. But they're also thinking about, you know, the challenges, the communication, the lack of communication, needing the truth, whether it's needing you to hear the truth or needing to hear some kind of truth from you. They still seem to be upset about something. There is something that still kind of stays on their mind and makes them a little bit upset, but they also are reminiscing on the good times here. So there definitely is hope here, but it's going to take two. It's going to take both of you, and it's going to take a lot of hearing each other out. That's the main thing. Like, you cannot disregard each other's feelings and expect this to work. If there's no cooperation, there's no stability. So let me look at the main spread here. See what's going on. Alright. So Leo, person Leo is dealing with. How do they feel? What can Leo expect going forward here? Okay, Magician. Alright. There may still be a little bit of conflict while working this out. That's normal for a couple. But you both, I feel like you both have what it takes to make this work. You both see it as worthy. Yep. See? They are seeing this as a soulmate relationship. This is how they're viewing the relationship. Two of Cups. So there's no doubt that this person also feels like this is worth working on. They could be an Aries for some of you. We have Aquarius again. Okay, so what's blocking is a lot of pain here. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. The fact that there's someone in this connection who has feelings that have not been addressed, have not been resolved. It's just kind of staying there and they're just feeling sad and heartbroken about it. This could be you or them or both of you. But here we have the Six of Wands. Right now your person may be focused on other things like career and stuff, but I feel like they do see a lot of good in this connection, even when things are not going perfectly. They feel like you're not really hanging around. I feel like they do have a fear that you may have lost feelings for them, or you may really be done. I feel like this is in the back of their mind, like, is Leo really done with me? The Star being here. This person is wanting things to change. They are wanting things to improve. They do want to work on themselves. I do see that. I don't feel like this person is not acknowledging their own wrongs, but they also may feel like their feelings have not been addressed or, you know, nurtured in a way. But we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So inability to move on. It seems that this person, they're having a hard time moving on from the things, well, from you, for example, but also from the things that are causing this Three of Swords. You know, this could have been past events that hurt them. They seem to be unable to move on from this. They also feel like they're losing control of the relationship. Like it's kind of slipping away. This is just what's going on in their mind. But I do see them, like, if they were thinking about coming towards you, they're not thinking about that going forward. I feel like this Knight of Swords in reverse, they're starting to, it's like the more you guys don't work on it together, the more they feel like they're working on it alone, or you're feeling alone. And so they start to, you know, develop that attitude of, you know, I guess I have to nurture myself, you know, I have to take care of myself and stop chasing someone else, basically. So I see that they're kind of pulling back. It's like they're pulling the reins on this horse that was going forward very quickly towards you. They're pulling the reins because they don't feel like you're coming towards them with the same energy. Even if you are, it just seems that they don't feel that way, especially with the codependency being here. It's like this is someone who doesn't believe that they're worthy, and so they can start to feel, even if you do want them, they can start to just feel that you don't want them, or because you're not really reaching out or anything like that. They find themselves needing to make a decision, and position of what you need to know is that they were waiting, but eventually they're not going to be waiting anymore. It's like they decide to just take care of themselves that you know, eventually. So not that it's doomed. There's still a lot of hope if you guys are willing to work together, but as long as you guys are not working together, this person starts to decide to work alone, you know. Let's see what we got here. There's some messages for Leo and their connection. So we have dream coming true, I should say. Observe. So this is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Observe the situation, observe this person's feelings, put yourself in their shoes. If it's vice versa, they need to put themselves in your shoes, but there needs to be a mutual understanding. I feel that one of you is disregarding the other person's feelings. This is a soulmate connection, but when it comes to certain things, someone just isn't trying to hear it, and that's not fair for the other person. So we have success and growth. Eight of Wands, there could really be forward movement for this connection. We have seek the truth, which I do feel like your person was trying to get some kind of truth here. Like trying to I feel like they want to know the truth about how you feel, what you're thinking and all of that, where they stand. And maybe they don't know how to admit that that's what they want to know. Let's see. Why the Two of Pentacles? Yeah. I see this person, especially if they also have fire in their charts, I see them as trying to choose between, should I work on this with Leo or should I choose me? You know, they could be a Cancer for some of you, but hold on a second. Yeah, Seven of Wands. They're trying to decide if they should continue or not, because they, again, we have the Two of Cups. They feel this soulmate connection, but they feel like they're in it alone, or that their feelings just haven't been made important. So it's like, do I move on or do I continue with this person who I feel is my soulmate? That's why I'm saying the way to fix this is to really communicate, like really communicate, so that you both understand and neither of you are feeling like, I need to leave, I'm not being understood. I'm not being heard. Why the Emperor in reverse? Okay. So I really feel like there's a mixed message here, because I feel like neither of you like to feel controlled or stuck. Neither of you like to feel like the other person is controlling you. So there's that, but then there's also, there needs to be like somewhere in the middle where neither of you feel that way, but you both feel supported. And I feel like it just goes over the top at times. Why the Hangman in reverse? Yeah, they're feeling like, they feel like you've checked out. They're feeling kind of rejected. Why the World? Page of Pentacles. Yeah. They're in their feelings. I feel that this person, they do feel defeated. They are feeling this Ten of Swords, but they are being patient. It's like they don't want to leave. Like they don't want to have to make this decision. With this Two of Pentacles, they don't like the fact that they have to think, okay, should I work this out with Leo or should I leave? Because they feel this connection. So it's like they want to make the right decision for themselves, because they may have pride where it's like, you know, I shouldn't be waiting for someone. I shouldn't be sticking around if the other person isn't, you know, acknowledging my feelings. But at the same time, they don't want to leave either. So they're kind of torn between that. Between, you know, thinking they don't want to let this thing go, but that they might have to. And this may sound one-sided and sound like, you know, it's all about them, but this is supposed to be about how they're feeling about you. So maybe you feel neglected too, and that's the thing. If you do also feel neglected, it's just more proof that you both need to talk. You both need to see each other's feelings, acknowledge each other. We have Dream Come True again. Two different decks. Two totally different decks. Dreams coming true and Dream Come True, both with stars in the picture. One is 9 and one is 8. 9 of Cups. This is number 8. So whatever your dream is, it looks like it's coming true. I don't know what your dream is, but there's something coming true. Maybe it's not even to do with love. Maybe it's to do with career. But if your dream is to make things work with this person, could be happening. Okay, what's going on here with Leo? We have wild card. Could be a fire sign couple. Soulmate recognition, hence the Two of Cups. But ego. This is the problem. Both of you not wanting to be under control, or both of you expecting the other to reach out first. There's this ego, there's this pride, but there is the soulmate connection that you both feel. You both feel it, but you both need to let down the pride and the ego. What's the advice for Leo? Don't let your past hold you back. Your commitment is being tested. You are good enough. Luck is on your side. Sagittarius and Virgo energy, also Aquarius, Sagittarius again, Aries, Cancer. So those are the main signs. But as I said, it could be a person, I mean, they may have the codependency issues and feeling like they're not good enough because you haven't reached out, or they're not feeling acknowledged. But your commitment is definitely being tested. Definitely, because you had the Knight of Swords come out first, and that's my card for a challenging time in a relationship, in a love reading. So definitely being tested, but something in the past could be holding you back. Maybe you're not used to expressing feelings, or maybe the way you were raised, you know, feelings were just kind of pushed to the side, and it's like, be more logical. Maybe they were raised differently. Maybe they need that emotional acknowledgement, you know. And all of this just comes with you guys having that conversation, opening up to each other, and letting each other know how to treat each other, how to deal with each other. Because it's like, underneath all of this is a soulmate connection, but it's just two people who just don't really understand each other's way of expressing emotion or dealing with emotions, managing emotions, you know. Because clearly if one of you is codependent, then there's a totally different way of handling emotions versus someone who isn't codependent. And this just means that this person, they kind of, whether it's you or them who has a codependency issues, the person who's codependent will tend to feel like they're not worthy, or, you know, just a lot of insecurities, and really desperately need their partner to acknowledge certain things, to, you know, give them attention, affection. It's just a different way of dealing with emotions. So you both need to talk, basically. And that's how this can work. I feel like that's the only way this can work, is if you guys really tell the truth and open up to each other. All right, so Leo, this is what I'm seeing. I do see that this person is closing off. Like, it's like they were coming towards you at one time, or they were thinking about it, but then they just pulled the brakes. Like, they just pulled the brakes. They may have realized that there's something within themselves that is broken and that needs to be fixed, and so they just pulled the brakes, and they're now in contemplation about coming forward, whereas in the past they may have been wanting that. Okay, so check your other placements if you want to know what else is going on. Like if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.